hear us? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
John?
3. John?
Yep,
John?
you guys,
Okay, we're good.
You're doing great. By the way, how did golf go Friday? Did it make out?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Wait, hold
Friday,
on.
no rain,
See?
no
All right,
no
I called
wind.
in a favor for you.
There was a
you
little
go.
bit of wind at the beginning, but thank you. We appreciate that.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate that. We got John in this morning. Drew still on assignment. Hopefully he's able to do what he was planning on doing with all this this wet stuff on the roads.
Oh, I don't know. He's in another state. I don't
He
know.
is.
Are they getting a lot of
That's
rain
right.
up there?
He's in Colorado,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay. Well, we'll find out when he gets back.
Never been there.
You never been to Colorado?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't been many places.
No,
I just work.
I'm learning. Yes. And
I
that's
just
probably
work and hang out with you.
That's probably what you did all weekend, huh? Work?
No.
No. Did you guys get your remote control airplane
Yes.
festival going?
Yes.
Yes?
The Steve Crow Memorial Fly-In.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
It's our 1-year event
Yeah.
at the Chino Valley Flyers.
Okay.
Not Model Aviators. That's what it used to be.
Right.
And we had, I don't know, probably a couple hundred people show up.
Fantastic.
Because we started at 8 and it went until about 1 or when the winds start getting really bad.
Yeah.
All kinds of raffle prizes, hamburgers, hot dogs, you know, you name it.
Good.
We had a big turnout. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, good.
There was such a big turnout. I only got to fly once.
Oh.
But it's because demonstrations, you know,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
with the really expensive fancy stuff
Sure.
flies. So
Yeah.
I just was there in support.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad. I worried about you as I sat on my back deck and watched those big clouds rumble in, and the rain came and went.
It
at
did
least at my
develop
house.
quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
That same thing on Sunday, too.
Well, yeah. Yesterday was amazing, and then last night the rain. I mean, I think all night long. Did it ever take a break, John? Do we know?
Well, it didn't take a break where I was at, that's
Yeah,
for sure. And
yeah.
then when I got up this morning, and I could still hear it on my patio porch, I thought this is going to be an interesting drive in the morning.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, we're expecting it to kind of clear up by early afternoon today.
Okay.
So about 50% chance of some more rain through the morning. But after that, we're going to dry out for a little bit.
Okay. All right. What's our high going to be today?
Well, it's going to be south of 80, probably right around 77, 78 degrees. Tonight, it's going to get back into the 50s, mid to upper 50s around the county.
Love that.
And then, after that, it's going to be dry for the most part until probably Thursday's our best chance of getting some more precipitation.
Okay. That's perfect because big golf tournament tomorrow. Carol will be filling in for me as Elena Sandwick and I go out and try and reclaim our title at the Pinnacle Bank Invitational Golf Tournament.
I would say I'm going to take time off to go golf, but I take time off to go Jeep, so it's kind of the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing.
So I can't harass you too bad today.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean,
well,
it can.
You know,
but I'll be nice.
You
It's Monday.
like it when Carol's here. You've even
I
told
do.
me. You're like, you know what? As long as Carol's here.
You know, she's the only person that makes me cry harder when she's on than you.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, at least she
I do it at home when I'm alone before
Right.
I go to bed.
right. But you're
I
talking
get a good
about
cry in.
on the air. Yeah.
No. She attacks me off the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, she's the perfect angel on the air.
Yeah, well, that's true. She is a perfect angel.
is.
And you'll get to enjoy her. And Sky Conwell will be in tomorrow.
Oh.
So a little rock and roll
Our-
on Leza Live tomorrow.
Our resident band.
Yes, Sky Conwell. And he's bringing in, he said somebody famous. So it could be Bono.
Honestly, who's
Could
more famous
be-
than Sky?
Well, here in our area.
I mean,
nobody.
Leza.
Well,
but-
there is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to talk sports. That's what we do on.
Do we have to?
Yeah, that's what we do on
Are
Monday.
you sure?
Some good, some bad, some downright ugly. All right, I'm just gonna start with my teams. ASU won, thank goodness.
Hey, that's my team too.
That's your team too.
Woo,
Okay,
go
so
Devils.
Go Devils. Cardinals and Badgers lost. Badgers lost bad. Cardinals by 1 point. Heartbreaking
That's just
loss
sad.
against the 49ers. And Kansas City, thank God they won because you know what? They were both teams, Giants, Kansas City, 0-2. Giants walked away 0-3. And that doesn't bode well for, our favorite player right now, Scattaboo.
Yeah, he's our boy.
Scattaboo.
Friend of the show. Yes, I was going to ask for
Scattaboo.
the song. Yeah, please.
Does whatever a scatta do.
I still don't know what a scatadoo is.
He does whatever he can do on the football field. Fun to watch that guy, and I'm just sad that he's on such a crummy team. So
Well,
there is that.
What can't he do?
Well, we're going to get him on the show and find out. Okay?
That would be
Probably
awesome.
after football season.
After football season, we'll
yeah,
just,
he's a little bit busy right now.
we'll call his folks, be like, come
Yeah.
on in, hang out with us.
Where's the scat?
It'll be a good time. Yeah, the scat. I like it.
John gave me the Friday football recap. Of course, Prescott lost to Lee Williams 29-3. John said it was the worst he's ever seen the Badgers play ever.
That's a bold statement.
That is, because I think he's been broadcasting Badgers football for 30 years, maybe 40.
At least the 70s.
Yeah. I just snorted. Bradshaw Mountain had its homecoming game against Mingus and annihilated them 59-0.
Homecoming in September?
Well, our homecoming's next this Friday. Prescott's.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I think that's still technically September.
Kylan Jackson had 4 touchdowns. Amazing. Chino Valley was at Kingman Academy and upended them 38-8. So we're the only team that lost here
Out
in
of the locals.
in our local area. Yeah. Mayor did lose to Mogollon 59-6.
I was gonna say, how's Mayor doing? I feel bad for them. There's only so many, but
Yeah.
I remember when I was still working for the paper, covering Mayor, because they play 8-man out there because it's
Yes.
so small.
Right.
They went to state, and
Yeah.
I don't know if they won. I don't remember, but I remember it kind of messed me up because I hadn't shot 8-man on like a full field.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you see this line 10 more yards in, that's where everybody stands. I'm like,
Right.
that's weird.
It's different, but
Oh,
at
it
least they
is.
play, At least they play.
Yeah, the kids are getting out, they're having fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just a little curious about the choice of words that John picked. Mayor lost to Mogollon 59-6. No, Mayor was murdered by Mogollon.
A Mogollon
What's
murdering.
another? What's another? Yeah. Muted. Not really though, because they did score 6 points. We'll think about that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think other alliterations.
Right.
with the M.
If Drugel was here, we could ask him. But
Masticated?
is that a word? Masticated.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
like
that's a
chewed
word.
up.
It's
Yeah.
pretty ugly too.
Masticated.
chewed,
Nice
that's
job.
like chewed up, yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. I like it. Let's see.
John, we need your help.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
one.
I don't have any M words. Annihilated is what comes to
Yeah,
mind.
and
so.
he used annihilated.
Yeah.
And he used upended, which I like.
Upended. That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm going to go with murdered. Mayor was murdered
Yeah.
by Mogollon.
The mayor was murdered.
Also, this past weekend, the Prescott badminton team won the Birdie Blitz Invitational at Westwood High School. The Embry-Riddle men's soccer team clipped Arizona Christian 1-0. Alex Bissett made 8 saves in the net.
Wow.
The Embry-Riddle women's soccer team clobbered Arizona Christian 10-0. Jamie Black and Jamie Brandon both had hat tricks. I love this. John Rust, I love you, man. Also, speaking of sports, tonight you can catch Monday Night Football on our sister station, the Team 1450 AM KNOT radio. Detroit at Baltimore, 4 p.m. kickoff.
The other thing about John is he probably went to most of those games, too.
I know, God bless him.
That's so much.
That's a lot.
So much.
It is a lot. We have to talk about Dancing for the Stars,
Oh,
ninth
yes, please.
season, Friday and Saturday in the beautiful Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center at Yavapai College. And I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, on the day of the big main event, it poured. I mean, to where it was like flooding downtown. And so
Right.
when those clouds rolled in yesterday or Saturday, we were all like, "Oh man, is this going to be a repeat?" But it rained a little bit, but it wasn't. It wasn't the downpour that we experienced. So thank goodness for that.
You still had the party in the garden?
They still had the party in the garden, dancing in the moonlight. That was the theme, and that's exactly what we did after the big show. But I've got some winners to share with you.
Well, was it turf or was it carpet this time?
Turf. He got turf.
He
this
got
time.
turf this time,
Yeah.
and it turned out really well. Was it too slick? Nobody was falling?
No, I didn't.
Good.
Well, we left a little early. I didn't see. Jason was there and he was cutting a rug, but I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't get to see all of it. We left shortly after the show.
Well, I mean, there's only so much of Jason cutting a rug you can handle. But, I think the bigger question for me
Yeah.
was it better or worse being a spectator or being the host?
I think it's better being the host.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So you're returning next year?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Alex, I'm trying for you, buddy.
I don't know. I think Alex had a really good time
Did he?
emceeing. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
then you're in trouble.
He loves the microphone.
He does.
I don't know if it's because it's just more fun to be part of it and to participate than to just sit and watch it. And I didn't see any of the performances before Saturday night, so I was pleasantly surprised with some of them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there were some really great ones, but I have to say, I kind of miss the whole when it was just two people up there dancing thing. Because,
not the big party.
well, there
family, friends.
There
all
was a
that stuff.
couple of
Sure.
performances where they had so many people, you lost the dancers. I mean, it was kind of like, wait, where are they? One in particular, Brian Silvernail.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah.
with Dre, who's
yeah.
an amazing professional dancer. Well, he was awesome.
Wow.
Brian, he stole the show. He was such a good dancer. But you know what? They had all these people on the stage.
You couldn't see
I
him.
couldn't just watch Brian. So that was and I didn't understand why they had to have all those people on the stage. So that was my thing. They had like 5 people, and then they had like 20 come out.
Well, and next year being 10 years, maybe
Yeah.
that's the thing. They'll go back to the
Yeah, I don't know.
just 2.
It's kind of evolved. Every year it's a little different. But that was just my take, being in the audience and watching. And but I want to tell you, Tom and Teresa Gann won the Mirror Ball. They raised the most money. I don't have any totals. Alex was going to send me totals, but they walked away with the coveted big award. And then Brian Silvernail, who I just mentioned, and Dre Bunton is her new last name. They won the People's Choice.
Oh.
So good. And then Ben and Piper Palmer won the Judge's Choice, and they were very good as well.
Nice.
So yeah, it was it was a lot of fun, and everybody showed up. Everybody was dressed to the nines, and in my opinion, it went off without a hitch.
So you enjoyed Prescott Prom?
I enjoyed Prescott Prom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you wear? Are there photos out there floating review?
I bet you can't
on
guess.
the blue carpet.
Blue carpet. I bet you can't guess what color I wore.
Oh, black.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's what's fun. Those of you
All
watching
black.
the feed, all you
Yeah.
see is Lisa's head bouncing around. There's no body, nothing.
Right.
It's just a head.
Yeah. Somebody once asked me, "Why do you always wear black?" I'm like, "I like black. What's the problem? It matches everything."
For me, it matches my soul.
And your dirty little heart.
My dirty little heart. It's not black. It's dirty. Wow. I'm calling that a move up.
There you go. What else did we not touch on? We talked about golf. We talked about the weather. Drew's still on assignment. Football. Hey, I've got a question for you. A cable and internet comparison site called Cable TV is looking to pay someone to watch, rank, and review horror movies, and I thought this is a perfect job for you. They're calling this position a thrill internship.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means it doesn't get paid. Got it.
Well, no, it does get paid.
Oh, it does.
The position is not for the faint at heart. They're looking for real fans of fear, enthusiasts of eerie, and devotees to the dreadful. The thrill intern will earn a very scary $666. 666.
Add another 6 and maybe I'll do it.
Plus $50 for Uber Eats gift card. And a 1-year subscription to Screambox.
What is Greenbox?
I don't know. Applications are open until October 7th. You must be at least 18 years old. You've got that beat by a couple.
Yeah,
years.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah. So the thrill intern must choose 5 horror movies from their list of the scariest movies. That's all you have to do.
That's it? 5?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like horror movies, and I could pick 5.
Right. Well, they've got 13 here. The Thing, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Strangers, The Shining, Martyrs, It, Hereditary, Halloween, Get Out, The Exorcist, The Evil Dead, Candyman, and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
And we have reviewed 90% of those on the Real Film Nerds podcast.
Exactly.
Because every October is our Harvest Horror Fest.
Harvest Horror Fest coming up soon.
Right around the corner. Yep.
Yes. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Another job for you.
Perfect. I got plenty of time.
Thrill internship.
Thrill
I'm
internship.
surprised the Amityville Horror is not on here because
That's
that movie scared the bejeepers out of me when I was a kid.
But the original or the remake?
The original.
The original. Yeah,
I
you said
never
as a kid. I'm like, oh, yeah, I should
I
know.
never saw the remake because the original scared me so bad.
It's with Ryan Reynolds.
I was a kid though. The pig ears, or the pig eyes. The bloody pig eyes still haunt me today. And the flies. Remember the flies in the
Great.
blood
Now you're not
room?
going to be able to sleep.
No. So anyway, that was one of my scariest movies ever. There are a lot of daily designations today. First day of fall. Autumn arrives at 2:19 p.m. Eastern time today. Today is also the autumnal equinox. How do you say it? Anybody?
I can't.
Autumnal.
Autumnal. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
I was going to say, we didn't hear how John's weekend was.
John, how was your weekend?
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't complain. I mean, it was beautiful most of the day Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, it got a little bit rainy in the afternoon, but,
Yeah.
my wife and I got a chance to get out and enjoy Prescott.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Matt, for reminding us that we need to ask John how
Yes,
his weekend went.
thank
You know, John is a people too.
I am. Thank you.
I'm
You're
sorry.
welcome.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
need
sorry.
that. You need. Can we record that so I can show that to my wife?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's recording right now, live
He'll
stream.
write it down and I'll sign it.
All right.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
It's also Proposal Day, National Family Day, National Girls Night In Day, National Ice Cream Cone Day, World Car Free Day, National Bike to Work Day. Not here.
Not in the rain.
Not in the rain. NASA New Astronaut Day. And today starts Fat Bear Week. Have you heard about Fat Bear Week?
Well, it seems like we're empowering them, because what about skinny bears? They're people too.
They're
They're bears
not
too.
really.
Sorry, they're bears too.
Not really. Today is when the internet comes together to decide which of Alaska's bears has the biggest booty. It's the start of Fat Bear Week. Rangers at Katmai National Park reveal the bracket for this year's single elimination tournament ahead of hibernation season. Online voting starts tomorrow and runs until Friday. We got to get in on this. We got to figure out where we vote and talk about the bears' booties
On the internet.
on the internets. Okay.
Sure.
All right, let's do that. And here's my last story, and then we got to move on because we're going to be talking about the FIPA Museum this morning.
All right.
Very excited. But I just read this morning that it's rumored that Adele has been approached to headline the Super Bowl halftime. And as much as I love Adele, I am saying 2 thumbs down to this idea.
I think it should be Metallica.
Well, you guys, okay, here's the thing. I went to see Adele in Las Vegas, and I love Adele. I know every word to every song. I sing it out loud at the top of my lungs. But in the same weekend, I went to see U2 in the Sphere on Friday. Saturday, went to see Adele wherever she's performing. And it was like so boring. I'm just saying, after seeing U2 in the Sphere.
Wow.
And we're like, do something. She just stood there and sang. It's like, do something, Adele. Yeah, so anyway, that's my opinion on having Adele. What happened to Taylor Swift doing the Super Bowl halftime?
Well,
that was a rumor.
yeah, I think the probability of KC being in it again, it might distract her man to be.
I don't think they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
You don't think so this year?
Mhm.
Oh.
They're 1-2.
Well, it's the season's young.
Okay. I guess the Cardinals are 1-2 too. So
Yeah?
Kansas City probably is bad. We lost our best player yesterday.
And where is the Super Bowl this year?
I think it's in California.
Well, yeah, I was
Northern
thinking.
California.
Yeah, I was thinking it was San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
So-
Santa Clara.
Yeah, so that would be perfect for Metallica,
Okay.
because that's where they're from. They should have Metallica.
Hasn't Metallica done the Super Bowl halftime before?
You know what's wrong with the second one?
I'm
Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure if they have or not.
all right. Well, will you Google that and find out while we're in a break?
Yes, ma'am. Right
Okay.
away.
I'm looking forward to it. Coming up, we're going to be chatting with the executive director of the FIPA Museum, Ed Kellerman, and the assistant director and curator, Jeanette Holverson. So stick around for that. Coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, cold nights are here, right? You guys ready to flip that thermostat from cool to heat? Call AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. They'll tune up your system and handle repairs before winter hits. And here's a big thank you to the community. All seniors, veterans, and first responders always receive at least 10% off all repairs. Give them a call. Write down this number. Have it when you need it. 928-533-9830 for AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responders for comfort. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, talking about the FIPA Museum this morning. We have Executive Director Ed Kellerman in. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Lisa. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming in this morning. And we also have the Assistant Director and Curator, Jeanette Holverson. Good morning, Jeanette.
Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in. Boy, FIPA Museum. How long has it been here in our area?
Well, Fippen opened its doors in 1984. So
Okay.
we're with 41st
Very nice.
year in operation out in Granite Dells. So
Very nice.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit, before we get into the museum, why don't we talk about you guys first? Because I want to know how you became the executive and assistant directors of the FIPA Museum.
I was in nonprofits. That's my degree was in public relations with an emphasis on nonprofits
Okay.
from Northern Arizona University.
Nice.
Always wanted to work here in my hometown. So came back and did a few years at Yavapai Big Brothers, Big Sisters with Kathleen Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Went out to work with Robin Burke at Stepping Stone's domestic violence shelter.
Yes.
And then there was a recession, 2008, 2009, scrambling, looking for another position. Happened to find the FIPA Museum, started in there doing memberships, a little bit of everything. And so I've been there about 17 years now.
Wow.
And 7 as executive director. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What about you, Jeanette?
Well, when I was getting my degree in interior design, I also studied art history. So I completed my degree, worked in interior design for a while, and then my husband and I finally moved up from Gilbert to Prescott 9 years ago. And I was looking for work and wanted to do something different, and the museum was hiring. And I thought, well, if I can get in there and say, I don't necessarily do curatorial work,
Right.
but I have enough behind me that I think I can, take this job on. And so I was hired, and I've been there for 7 years.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are a great team, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well,
And
the staff at the FIPA Museum is outstanding, and along with the dedicated volunteers. That's what we're still very small staff, but we accomplish a lot. And Jeanette is wonderful at curating our exhibition. So
wonderful. Well, I've been to the FIPA Museum, and it really is a treasure for our community. I mean, beautiful works of art. And so let's just get right into it.
Sure.
Tell us about the history of George and Louise Fippen.
okay, so George Fippen was a local artist. Born in Iowa, grew up in Kansas on a farm, but from a very early age, his artistic talent shown. He was known for drawing sketches on the chalkboard of cattle drives and collecting clay from local creek beds to do little sculptures. So he was always going to be an artist. Skip forward, WPA, I think he served in there. He met his wife, Louise Goebel, up in Washington. But again, art was always something that he wanted to do. He always thought that riding on a horse was better than being behind one farming. So,
sure.
But so, yeah, and so he was always constantly looking for inspiration and artists that could show him some. Henry Balnick, there were some other artists that were influential in his career. He ended up doing the poster for the Alamo. Met John Wayne. They flew him out to Texas. There's a lot of great stories about George. But unfortunately, George passed away at the early age of 50 in 1966. But he was very prolific. I think probably in his lifetime over 3,000 pieces of artwork, drawings, paintings, and sculptures. So, and that's about how that happened. George passed away and was such an inspirational character here in Prescott and had a great sense of humor. And his friends and family were all about preserving his legacy. And he and Louise had talked about developing some kind of facility for up-and-coming Western artists. So that had been in the back of her mind. So that's kind of where the idea came from for the FIPA Museum. James' family obviously been a huge supporter of the FIPA Museum. Harold James walked the grounds of the Deepwell Ranch with Louise Phippen, let her pick out where she wanted her museum, and
that's cool.
The rest is history.
That is really cool. What did George pass away from in
George?
his 50s?
George had cancer and had been sick for a while before he eventually passed away. But again, the cowboy sculpture out there in our roundabout, Cowboy to Storm, was one of the last pieces that he had been working on. So it's a great tribute to him.
It's beautiful.
The maquette, not the
not the monument. Not the monument. They recreated it, but yes, that piece itself. So
beautiful,
yeah.
Beautiful. Tell me about the horses out front of the museum. I'm sure that people, when they think of the FIPA Museum, they think of those beautiful horses.
So those are done by Jean Galazan, who's a local artist, and they're made from found items, welded together, painted. Some of the paint is just left on them from whatever life they had before.
Right.
And Jean donated those. They're part of our collection, and we are proud to display those on the museum grounds. We've had other pieces come and go by Jean that just stayed temporarily, and then they've gone on to find their home elsewhere.
Sure.
But yeah, they're a lot of fun. They definitely grab people's attention. We have them in the front of the museum, and we also have them up on the hill. And so we get people that come in and ask about them all the time and find out more once they're in the building.
I love them. They're so cool. Very nice. All right, we're talking about the FIPA Museum this morning with Ed and Jeanette. We're going to take a quick break. More coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Okay, guys, stop wasting money on bottled water. With a whole home water filtration system from H2O Health and Water Solutions, every drop of water in your house is clean, pure, and delicious straight from the tap. Cooking, showers, laundry. It all feels better and healthier. And once you have it, you're going to wonder why you waited so long. I absolutely love my whole home water filtration system from H2O Health and Water Solutions that I have in my home. If you'd like to learn more, head on up to the store. It's at Pine Ridge Marketplace, and you can take in your water. They can test it for you. They can give you a sample of what you can have running out of every single tap in your home. Again, that's H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. You can give them a call and make an appointment for a free consultation. The number 928-899-7504. And don't forget to tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA on a Monday morning. We're talking about the FIPPA Museum with the Executive Director, Ed Kellerman, and Assistant Director and Curator, Jeanette Holverson. Told us a little bit about the history of the museum. So let's talk about the FIPPA Museum today. What's
Right.
going on today?
Well, let's see. 2012, we opened the museum, another grand opening with the expansion project. So we're over 17,000 square feet of
Nice.
facility at the museum. Along with that, recently,
In
in
2019.
2019, we started working on our
The
collection room.
Yeah,
So,
we
you wanna
had
speak to
another
that?
addition. It was added on to the other side of the building, and it was specifically to house our permanent collection. And it took us a little bit to get it all worked out. There were some repairs that we had to have done, but we were able to move into it early this year.
Oh, nice.
And that was a huge project. One of the great things that came out of it, not only having a really sound place for our collection to be, but we got to take everything out of the old collection room, put it out on display in the Marley Gallery, about 85% of it.
Wow.
So items that hadn't been out in years or ever since they were acquired or donated got to be seen. So it was a really great project.
Right.
Sounds
And
wonderful.
Jeanette did a great job. They documented all the pieces and down to weighing each piece and measuring and photographing. So it's all been documented very well. So excellent job.
Wonderful. So that permanent collection will now be on display.
Well, it was on display.
Right.
Now it's the bulk of it is back in the collection room.
Okay.
But now it makes it the ease to rotate it out and put it on display is better now.
So she can
Yes.
pick
Yeah.
different themes and then feed
Sure.
that from the permanent
Right.
collection. So,
Fantastic. How cool is that? Well, I know that you guys are supported by the community and 501c3, correct?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And so why don't we talk about how people can get behind the museum and support it?
well, one of the best ways, of course, is membership, and that's what we're really trying to push membership at the FIPPA Museum. It's still pretty inexpensive for an individual family membership.
Yeah.
And that's where the bulk of our support comes from.
Okay.
So trying to build the membership up. We have an older demographic, so we're constantly trying to regenerate our list, trying to reach, I think Jeanette mentioned a family. We're talking about doing more programming for children and families, being able to access that.
What does a membership include or involve?
So free admission all through the year because we
Mhm.
do annual or yearly memberships. And so a family membership would be admission to the museum. You get into the opening receptions for free, discounted tickets to events that we hold, and access to all of our comings and goings, the newsletter,
Discounts in the museum store.
right? Oh, and in the
Mhm.
museum
Oh,
store, which
nice.
is fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our museum store, you got to come and check it out.
Yeah.
It's got a
A
treasure
lot of
trove.
great pieces in there.
Absolutely,
Wonderful.
but some of the upper level memberships that we have at the FIPPA Museum come with what's called a NARM membership,
Yes.
North American Reciprocal Museum Program, and so that allows you to visit free probably 1,500 different institutions all over
Wow.
America
Yeah.
and out of the country as well. So,
Yeah.
but aquariums and natural
Right.
history centers and all the like of that. So
So you can buy that NARM level membership through the
Mhm.
museum.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
again, and it
wonderful.
allows you to travel all over. And if you're somebody who does travel, you could take advantage of. We had a lot of people that really are pleased with that portion of their NARM membership. So that's been a great thing. Obviously, donations. We're always looking for donations.
Mhm.
Sponsorships through the community, individuals, businesses, and organizations. Again, the museum's been a great way to kind of diversify our income, bring some
Right.
more income into the museum. And then our annual appeals coming up. You'll probably be seeing some information about that.
Mhm.
And then we have a Planned Giving Society, Mato Shah Society. Mato Shah was George's beloved Appaloosa. So
Oh.
we named the Giving Society in his honor. And so it's the Mato Shah Society. So there's a lot of different ways to support the museum. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our volunteers who give of their time and talent to keep the events going and the doors open, work in the front desk, helping Jeanette hang art.
Sure.
And so they're invaluable. And so you pick any one or three of these, and you can support the FIPPA Museum.
Right.
We'll look
Right.
for that from the community. But yeah, membership is really how you can really not too expensive way still support art and culture in the community. So
Yeah, I'm assuming that the memberships are kind of like the staple that keep the doors open because
Yes,
you really need,
absolutely.
you can count on that pretty much
Right.
every
Absolutely.
year.
Special events are great, and we love to do those kinds of things, but it's
Right.
really the day-to-day operations that are
Mhm.
supported through those memberships.
Yeah. And
Okay.
of course, we have our annual fundraiser every year.
Absolutely. We just Saturday night was our fall gathering barbecue commemorating the opening of the museum in October of 1984. So we had a lot of folks out. It was a great dinner.
Oh, yeah. Hall
Live
and Ash.
entertainment. Hall and Ash barbecue came and
Oh,
and
how fun.
surprised
What a
them.
great name.
Yeah, I love it.
They are great. Bill Otwell, Bill and Mary Nebeker.
Yeah.
We had some folks that came up from the Desert Caballeros Museum as well to help support the FIPA Museum. So
Wonderful.
yeah, it was a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Wonderful. If people are interested in learning more about the membership, donating, sponsorships, I'm assuming you would send them to your website.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
FippinArtMuseum.org. And you can shop with us online too in our museum
Yeah.
store at
Wow.
shopfippin.org.
That's cool.
You can make donations and pick up memberships there as well. So
Okay, very good. We're talking about the FIPPI Museum this morning. Going to take another quick break. We'll be back with more coming up here on Leza Live. So, when it comes to your health, ladies, you deserve a team that listens, understands, and truly cares. And that's exactly what you find at Prescott Women's Clinic. From annual wellness visits to specialized care, their compassionate providers are here for every stage of your life. They've been here for over 4 decades, taking care of the women in our area. Conveniently located right here in Prescott, Prescott Women's Clinic is women caring for others because your health matters. Give them a call and make an appointment today. The number is 928-778-4300, or you can learn more online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we are back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking with Ed Kellerman, the executive director of the FIPPA Museum, as well as Jeanette Holverson, the assistant director and curator this morning, learning so much about this wonderful museum we have here in our area. Let's move on with programming, what's going on, current events, all that, all those things.
So right now at the museum, 6 days we have left of the Hold Your Horses exhibit, and that's an annual exhibit that's in the Marley Gallery every year. And I believe we've got 45 different artists. These artists are invited to participate in this exhibit every year, and all the artwork that is sold benefits the artist and the museum.
Oh, nice.
We've got, once that comes down, we'll have 2 weeks where the gallery is closed in that part of the museum, and then we'll be putting up Click, which is a fine art photography exhibit. We do that every 2 to 3 years, so that one's really exciting. In our James Gallery, though, we also have Bold Brush, which is the artful life of Gretchen Lopez. It's a memorial exhibit. That Gretchen Lopez was a artist who lived in Flagstaff but painted in Prescott and Sedona. She was first place, I think, 2-3 years ago for the Sedona Plein Air festival, and she also taught workshops at the FIPPA Museum. That's how we got to know her. And so she sadly passed away at the beginning of this year, and so we have been working with the family to get all the artwork that was in her studio and bring it out to the museum, and we were able to put it on display, and it's for sale.
Lovely.
And so that is benefiting a student scholarship for the arts, as well as our outdoor classroom that is on our plan to do at the museum.
And I sold 18 pieces, I believe, the first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, at the opening.
Can you describe her artwork?
So Gretchen was Native American and Hispanic, and so she had a lot of bold color. She painted portraits, landscapes, plein air and studio works, but very bold and vibrant.
Sounds beautiful.
Absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Absolutely. We miss Gretchen a lot.
Yeah.
She was a wonderful lady.
Yes. Well, what kind of events do you have coming up?
Well, like Jeanette was just saying, Click Light Up the West is
Right.
coming soon. We'll be opening that. We're a part of the Artist Studio Tour here in Prescott. It's October 3rd through the 5th.
Very
I
exciting.
believe we have 7 different artists at the
Yeah, they're all pastel artists.
participating
Yeah.
at our museum, so be able to come in and see their artwork as well. Upcoming art workshops with local artists Bill Kramer and Steve Atkinson. Art and Wine's coming on October 11th. I think they're doing printmaking. We do free youth art workshops. We've had cowboy poets come in and sing and talk to the kids. We've had stamp making. They came in and did some jewelry. Coming up, we'll have Judy Paris coming in, doing story time on September 27th. She'll be reading her book, Marshall's Big Adventure. October 24th, we'll be having Women in STEM for young girls in partnership with GEM Environmental. And so that's
Boy.
the second or third time we've done that.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
very
they've
exciting.
thrown the A in, so it's STEAM, so it's science, technology,
Art
art-
and math.
engineering, art, and math.
Yeah.
And so we're looking forward to that. Spurs and Sweets is coming up on October 26th.
What's that? What's
Spurs and Sweets is
Yeah.
a Halloween festival. We did it for the first time last year. It was a smashing success. There were 300 kids and parents
Yeah, we
there.
had no idea that many would
How
come.
fun.
So if anybody wants to come volunteer, have fun with the
Yes.
kids, we've got sponsorships available. You can come volunteer, and also candy. If you got candy you want to
Oh,
drop by the FIPPA
you
Museum,
gotta have candy.
Yeah.
we'd love to have that. Obviously, coming up in December, we'll do Cowboy Christmas again. That's where we have discounts in the store. At Santa Claus,
comes.
he'll be there on Saturday
Oh.
and
Get your
Sunday
picture
from
taken with
1 to
Santa.
4. Yeah, you do picture taking.
Is he a Western Santa, I'm assuming?
He is.
He's-
He is a traditional Santa. He looks like he just rode in from the North Pole.
I love
Absolutely.
it.
Down to the buttons on his boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very intricate. But yes, he'll be there for story time. He does arts and crafts and photo opportunities. That's always great.
And for dog owners, if you want to bring your dog and have your dog photographed with
Aw.
Santa, we do that as
Right.
well.
That's nice.
And so I know I'm jumping around a little
That's
bit,
okay.
but back in November 15th is Legends and Legacy of the Western History Roundtable with Drew Desmond, Brad Courtney, a lot of other historians that would be happy to have them there. Stepping Off the Page is on Saturday, November 22nd, featuring 8 iconic women of the West, Annie Oakley, Calamity Jane, and others. Haunted Prescott with Darlene Wilson. She'll be doing a presentation on October 25th. So just
Wow.
more than
Yeah.
you could possibly
Yeah,
imagine.
Right.
I
So,
think more than I knew.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot going on at the FIPPA
Right.
Museum.
You bet.
And again, the website is a great resource to see
Definitely.
the event
bet.
schedule
Right.
and
Right.
all.
We have
all
a
the things.
calendar on our website
Uh-huh.
that you can link to your own Google Calendar,
love
your
that.
personal one, so that it pops up and it meshes in with your
Right.
own schedule. So.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, we're talking about the FIPPA Museum this morning with Ed and Jeanette Moore. Coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, talking about the FIPA Museum this morning with Ed Kellerman and Jeanette Holverson. Let's talk a little bit about the future. What does the future hold for the FIPA Museum?
Well, obviously for the immediate future, we're looking again, already starting for our 2026 Western Art Show and Sale on Memorial Day weekend down on the Courthouse Plaza.
Yes.
Last year was a great boost for the show. We added 27, I believe, new artists that had never attended before. So it was a great variety of artwork featuring some of the best Western artists around, and some heavy hitters who are well-established artists as well. So,
well, everybody looks forward to that Western art show that you guys put on around the Courthouse Plaza. Real Western art.
right.
Yes.
And so Hold Your Horses again will come back next July,
Right.
followed by the Western History Symposium, working with the Prescott Corral of Westerners. That's a full day of free heritage programming that we have been doing for the last few years or so, and
Right.
really enjoy partnering with those folks. Then you got your fall gathering will come up in 2026 and all the other stuff to go with it. So again, there'll be another full year of programming. So you want to look
Yes.
our website for what's coming up. So.
That sounds great. You also mentioned the first Saturday of the month. You have something for the kids special.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first Saturday of every month, we have our kids' workshop. And so kids can come in and do a hands-on project that's usually Western themed, you know, and parents are welcome, grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters.
Well,
Yeah, I
and we
think,
have all ages.
yeah, our
Yeah.
education coordinator, Teresa, she starts them right around. If they're a real well-behaved 3-year-old, she's good with that. But most of the time, it's like 5 and up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
But it's free, and it's most first Saturday of most months. I believe December. Maybe do we do December too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
squeezes it in.
So
every
yeah, we try to
Nice.
offer as much free programming as we
Yeah.
possibly can for
Right.
kids. and
Bring
so-
the kids on in
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
share the Western art with them as well.
Absolutely.
Well, okay, so we've covered just about everything.
Just about.
Yeah. So let's talk again about how people can get involved and support this wonderful museum that we have right here in our community.
Sure. Again, the best way that I think, I mean, you can make a large donation if you got it, because we love that,
Right.
of course. But membership, just those stable annual memberships that keep our doors open are so vital to the FIPA Museum. And again, if you travel, you like to visit these kind of institutions, museums, cultural centers, natural history places all over the country, you can join at the NARM membership level. That'll give you free access to those all over the country. Again, donations, sponsorships.
Right. Purchasing artwork at the exhibits.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so you're benefiting the FIPPIN and the artist, and so
And it's such a great variety of different artwork too. We
Right.
try to really have just the different techniques and colors and styles, and so there's something for everybody. And I'd like to say that too. You know, some people say, I'm not really into cowboy art. I'm not into. We offer so much more than that. And
Right.
again, the FIPPIN sells itself. If you come in the doors, you'll find out why it's so important for you to be a member of the FIPPIN Museum.
Very nice. Can you tell us about the price to be a member? What that looks like?
What do you got? 50.
Just changed it.
Yeah,
They
things are
changed
changing
it.
it up. I think individual memberships start at $50,
Okay.
and then it's $80 for a family
Family.
membership.
yeah.
We are looking at revamping our memberships
The
level.
tiers, yeah.
But again, I think that $120 gets you in at the supporting level,
level,
which
yeah.
will get you that NARM membership as
Right,
well.
right.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah.
And then as far as just visiting the museum, could you tell us the hours that you're open and also what just a day admission looks like to visit?
Sure. So Tuesday through Saturday from
Okay.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
Sundays from 1 to 4, and we're closed on Mondays. It runs the gamut. I have
Right.
folks that come in and can do the museum in 40 minutes. I have other folks that want to read every bit of
Yes.
text that are
yeah.
on the walls and the different displays there. And you can spend a good 3 hours there. And I guess thinking about that is that we check out our visitor comments at the front desk, because that's where you see where people are coming from to visit the FIPPA Museum. And it seems like I could get somebody from the Philippines to the FIPPA Museum easier than I can get from somebody 7 miles in town.
Isn't that
Right, yeah.
interesting?
And when and that's typical, I believe, right? If you're from New York, you maybe don't go to the Statue of Liberty all
Right.
that often, but when
Right.
your family comes, that's the first place you want to head. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
try to get people to think about that too. Is your support takes care of us for the whole year, and whole year with the programming and all the perks that come with it. The opening receptions are outstanding. It's a
Right.
it's a great event to kind of mingle and mix, have a refreshing drink and some Butler Pass appetizers, and
Yeah.
we always have a good time.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, they're a blast.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, and you're surrounded by all the beauty and the history at the Phippen Art Museum, which
Well.
is so. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, people come in and they want to read every little card. I think that the time I went, I did. And I learned so much,
Right.
which is so cool.
Well, with our Bill and Marion Gary Heritage Gallery, it adds a little bit of the memorabilia, artifacts, and flavor of our little slice of the American West, right? Our ranching and cowboy history. So you get a little taste of that and the artwork that goes along with it. You look out the windows at the granite dells, how beautiful they are. It's the perfect spot for a Western museum. So
Absolutely.
I encourage everyone to come out and see us if you haven't.
Right.
Yeah.
And also check out the website because there's a lot of information there.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Backgrounds on George, Ray Swanson, some of the other artists we represent at the FIPA Museum. So that's
Yes.
a great place to start.
Yes, absolutely. Now, talk about what's in the shop because I didn't know you had a shop there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of things can people purchase?
Oh, so smaller pieces of artwork. We have some clothing, a lot of books. Books are a huge seller, and jewelry,
Kitchenware.
decor. Yeah. Oh, the kitchenware. Yeah.
Oh,
Those-
wow.
Yard art.
Yeah.
Placemats.
Yeah.
She brought these
I think
wonderful
we were sold out of the
placemats.
placemats. Yeah, everyone
I think
loves
those were
the
like
placemats.
hotcakes that went out.
Yeah.
But we've got children's toys and stuffed
Yeah.
animals and
Okay.
little gifts for you. Bring your granddaughter in. You little something that's affordable
Right.
in the store to take home with them as a keepsake. And things like
Nice.
that, and jewelry and
Mhm.
like she said, sculptures, carvings.
Right.
And you said you can shop online. You can shop the market online as
Some
well.
of our
Yes,
items
you
are
can.
available
Yeah,
online, so-
not every item is online,
Sure.
but a good bulk of it is.
Yeah.
And we also sell posters, like the posters of artwork and giclées. And there we have a featured artist who is Steve Atkinson. He's a local artist here. And so there are giclées of his or prints of his work. that,
Beautiful.
Yeah, are available.
A
Yeah,
little
new
bit of
pr-
something for everybody.
Old prints
Yeah.
from George Phippen from previous Memorial Day shows,
Right.
his famous pieces, Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail,
Neat.
the Walker Party, and others.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in
Yeah,
this
thank you.
morning.
Thank you for having us.
Everybody, check out the Phippen Museum if you haven't been recently and consider being a member.
Yes, please.
Please do.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. We'll see you here tomorrow.